Hi Libra, welcome in. I'm Trace and this is your April guidance. So I am bringing you your year card, which is here, your 10 of Wands. And if you are returning, you'll know what this means. And if you're not, if you're here for the first time, please just pop over to my playlist and click on your January Libra. And even if you just watch a couple of minutes, you'll be able to understand why I'm bringing this through every single month. So I drew your year card as the 10th of Wands. 10 of Wands is your energy for the whole year. And every single month I use a different tarot card of the 10 of Wands to show you in your month what it might look like. And I'm using the black and white deck, which is the Tarot of the Abyss this month, because the cosmic energies are saying that we need to be aware that we're in like a little bit of a limbo this month. We're in a bridging period, which is between the old and the new world. So I thought this very sepia tone would help us understand. Now you've got a guy walking through a mine. He's carrying whatever he's got on his back that he has been farming, or maybe he's just walking with an empty basket and people thought, okay, fine, he's got an empty basket, let me put stuff in his basket. And what this is saying to me for you, Libra, for this year, every single month, you need to be aware that you might be taking on people's struggles and baggage that you shouldn't be taking on. But you're going to learn. You're going to learn a way this year to understand what you need to put down in life, and if you're going to put it in front of you so you have to step over it and makes it harder for yourself, or you're just going to let go and drop it behind you and it's not yours to carry anymore. So that is your little theme for the year. Now I'm going to be using the Real Talk Tarot for 3 questions for yourself. First question is how you're coming into this month. How do you meet this month? How are you feeling? Your second question, Libra, will be obstacles, if any, and how you should avoid them. And then your third card is message from spirit, what you should embrace, and actions you should take to embrace your month, guidance on that, and energy you should create around it. So for Libra, I am going to just shuffle and leave the cards aside because I am pulling. Now these 2 sections there, Libra, which one should I take? I'm going to take this one. There's 3 there. I'm going to take it from here. I like it when the cards show themselves to me. So that is there for you. And then for your first card, I'm going to be drawing an Earth Magic Oracle, just to give you a bit of guidance for the month, because everybody needs a theme, and this is your theme. This is your theme for Libra for April. Let's see what your theme is, Libra. What are you encouraged to be focusing on for the month of April? Now in the northern hemisphere you will be going into spring, and in the southern hemisphere we are in autumn, so we are preparing for winter. And both of those times are an in-between time where we can sort of just take it slow a bit, see what comes at us, see how we need to address things, see how we need to focus. So that is all these 2 cards there. Let's take them both. Why not, Libra? Okay, what have you got coming up? And you know, with the Libra card, with the Libra scales, always 2, isn't there? You've got childhood innocence. Oh, that is such a sweet card. Look at that. So you've got these little children playing in a meadow, and they are stopping and smelling the roses. They are absorbing this beautiful sunlight that's coming in from the break in the clouds as they walk on their path. The little boy's got a bucket, and she's got a little stick in her hand, and they're just enjoying their life. So that is childhood innocence. And what have you got here? You've got emergence, dragonfly. Beautiful. Now, dragonflies are my logo. And in my logo and in my advancement of guidance that comes along for you, this is the perfect word, because it's how you build up yourself, how you transform yourself. And I know butterflies are there too, but dragonflies are this spiritual connection, because they always say that the extra pair of wings on the back of the butterflies for the angels to ride along with you. So that's your beautiful, beautiful guidance for the month, Libra. So let us see your first card. How are you coming into this month? And you've got the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got this person sitting here scratching their heads, looking at everything that's coming at them and trying to balance what life is showing them. You've got like a social media setup here. You've got a meeting room going on there. You've got little pentacles coming up, and maybe it's a a bill you have to pay, or look, there's a as soon as possible send thing over there. So perhaps you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. Perhaps you're not sure of the choices that you need to make. You've got a calendar coming up here, and it's just saying to you, life might be saying to you right now, I'm not quite sure of which direction I should be going in, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You need to take time to sit and scratch your head. That is nothing wrong with that, especially because it's connecting nicely with the April cosmic energies. And you know, if things come up for you they were a little bit triggery for you, that is how you face them. You take time and you process them slowly. There's no rush here. And then possible obstacle that you might come up with, and you've got the Hierophant. Now this is so interesting. It's a major arcana card. It's the 5th card on the Fool's Journey, and you know, he comes up against a mentor, and in this time, this card, it's got a sort of a Buddha figure giving some guidance to people in front of him. He is saying, feet on earth, mind in heaven. So what he's saying is that your external influences that come into your life, that perhaps are routines or traditions that have come into your life, it might bug you. They might get on your nerves this month, because at the end of the day, you know, you've got to change and evolve. And with a mentor sitting in front of you giving you advice, and it could be anybody around you, it could be your own self, it could be your external self, your external intuition, it could be somebody in your life that could be trying to mentor you, it could be anybody in your life as a test for you. But this is saying to you that you need to balance yourself. Again, Libra, keep your feet on the earth and your mind in the heaven. So it's giving you the guidance that you need to be aware of. So I wouldn't say this is an obstacle, if any. It's just giving you advice. So avoid the fact that you can rush off into this maybe confusion. Take time to chill. And every single zodiac is saying this. Every single one has come up with this exact message this month, that in order for you to get into the flow, there needs to be that break. And if you don't have anybody that you can turn to, find somebody that's spiritual. Go to a meditation class, or maybe somebody around you that's got a friend who gives spiritual talks. This is definitely a guidance flow that's coming towards you, a verbal and feeling of spiritual enlightenment, put it that way. And then how are you going to turn out the month? You've got the World card, another major arcana. So this World card is saying to you, Libra, that when you listen to the advice that's coming through from Spirit, you can close chapters in your life that perhaps have been really, as I said, stuck in the traditional way over and over again. And they're saying that it's now over. That part of your life that you have probably struggled with and felt off balance and carrying people's burdens. It's time for you to emerge out of that. It's time perhaps to go back to a time where you were so much happier as a child and free, because your freedom is closing that chapter. Because the World card is saying to you, you've actually done all the work. You've done all of that now. It's time to now step onto the next platform. Oh, that's such a lovely, lovely message for you. And that is your guidance from Spirit, eh? That's your guidance. And let's just see what it says in the guidebook here. I just have a feeling that I need to just see what it says here. It says the world is your oyster. Triumph, completion, a reward to your efforts. The deserved success will be felt. Cherished projects flourish on your commitment, and dedication pays off. So it's exactly what I said. It's giving the same balance thing. Life feels balances work, relationships, finances, domesticated affairs. Yes, so it's that consciousness that you have to gather yourself in order to move past that. All right, I'm going to get your fairy card guidance going here. And let's see what's coming up. Who doesn't need a little fairy guidance in the month? Why not? I thought I'd bring it in just to bring it a bit more whimsical for us, because everything is very real with the other cards. What is coming up for Libra for April? So you got visualization, and visualization is manifestation. It's you in this middle part here. The Hierophant is saying to you, visualize what you need from life. This little fairy sitting in it, well, she's actually got a bit of a tail, so she could be a mermaid fairy, mer-fairy. She's sitting in the middle of a pond, and she is enjoying life. She's taking time to enjoy life, and she's visualizing what her life should be like. So you Libras out there that have come into this month feeling a little bit overwhelmed, you are encouraged to take some time out to meditate, to find people, to get a tribe, find your tribe, find like-minded people. And you know, that raises your frequency, and it also identifies where you need to brighten your life and give yourself a bit more freedom and to emerge into this dragonfly energy here. And then she's emerging out the water. There's a lot of water energy here for you. So perhaps take some time by the water, go for a swim, cleanse yourself in the shower, sit near a body of water, and unburden yourself, because that is what is happening for you. You need to unburden yourself. And this Hierophant here is, maybe you need to unburden yourself with a person. You know, there's a spiritual guru that can help you. That is a support. You can't only always do everything on your own. And, you know, when you integrate your mind into spirit, I mean, you work on a higher consciousness and a higher level, as I said to you before, there's a different learning that comes into you, and you let go of old values and old traditions of how life used to be, you know, and that could have kept you in the same routine for years and years and years and years. And that's very, very hard, very, very difficult to be all the time. So Libra, let's have a look to see what abundance card comes through for you. How can you break these cycles? Maybe it's even generational stuff with your childhood stuff here. It could be siblings. It could be something that you're bringing through from generational trauma. And you know, this month is definitely a deep healing month for everyone. So please don't be left behind. Please don't be left behind. It's definitely one of those months. And you've got right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled at each moment. So that is a lot to do with your energy here. It's finding that time to get into the right now, to visualize what you need, and then you emerge from it at the end of the month. So there's no rush this month, Libra. It's a very much your kind of taking some time out just for you. And that's where you visualize. That's where you, as I said, change your frequency. That's where you shift yourself a little bit there. And you don't have to please anybody else with that. And you know, there's a little bit of deep healing might come in that energy as well. And that's what you need. You need some deep healing in order to let whatever burdens you are carrying from other people. Yeah, so raise that frequency, zip to the next high consciousness, and let's see what direction you'll go in, because that is what's waiting for you. You will feel that. You will feel freer. So I'm using a little self-care deck now. Self-care isn't selfish, and I'm sure this is perfect for you, Libra, because you've been given that advice the whole way through your reading. So let's see what's coming in for you. No more past wounds. This is what I feel, and you need to just blow some bubbles. Bubble blowers aren't just for kids. Grab one at the supermarket and blow some bubbles at home. Listen out for delighted neighbors in the neighborhood sailing over the fence in a balcony. Isn't that just beautiful, Libra? So when you're in the now, when you are just accepting the now, and you're taking some time here to feel the sunshine, blow some bubbles, you will get the answers. You will feel less stressed. You will feel less pressured. And you'll be closer to a brighter future here, which is the end of a cycle. And this way you attract what you align with. That is what is showing up for you. You attract what you align with. I'm going to take this beautiful white crystal there. This is your last card. It's the Crystal Wisdom deck. You've got a white stone here, and it says fairy stone, good fortune. I am open to receive all the goodness the universe has to offer me at all times and all ways. Isn't that just beautiful? You've got a little fairy stone there. Take a picture of that maybe and put it on your phone for the month, and maybe put this as an affirmation every day for you. That's all I have for you, Libra, and it's a lovely message coming through. Go and blow some bubbles and stay in the now, in the cycle that you're in, so that you can emerge this beautiful human being that you are. Take care, Libra, and I hope to chat to you soon.